Amazing. I just found that name out. Yeah, well, and it kind of makes sense. Yeah, Gustians. For some reasons, I'm very excited this morning, and it's an amazing one. Trust me. Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you're doing amazing. Well, I was tonight. Yeah, quite cold. It kind of rained heavily in Lagos yesterday. The rain really, the rain looked like it was not going to fall. Yeah, but so if it will just tempt you to come outside, like let me just go out and everything. But then when you catch you, it's going to beat. Yeah, but the rain came out heavily. Hope you guys were not cold or beating outside. Hope you had an amazing time over the night and all of that. And then hope you remember to pray this morning because obviously you know God is the giver of life. Anyways, it's your boy Daki. It's spelled Darki, and you know it's double E. Quick one today. I want to welcome you guys to Go to Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. Today, I have so many extras news. One person, one legend, one OG in the game surpassed 1 billion career stream. A lot of talks about that, like 1 billion, like all along. What were you doing? All of that. We'll get to the conversation shortly. We'll begin with obviously you know who Burna Boy. We saw Burna Boy at the Bled FSA in France where he brought the roof down and obviously gave them a show and obviously worth their money. We saw where he came out with Jojo Smith. Amazing one, the beautiful, the elegant, the classy lady came out and then she showed love by supporting Burna Boy on stage. People really came out to pour accolades on Burna Boy concerning that one. Moving on, Burna Boy has been on the spree he had last year where he had like charts, numbers. This time, Burna Boy is back to numbers again. We saw last re-enters France 45 daily chart today. That's yesterday at number 195. The song peaked at 29 and then it has spent 197 days on the chart. Amazingly one. This is Burna Boy seated peacefully right here. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy getting a plug for being certified diamond in France with the track Be Honest with Jojo Smith. Amazing one. Diamond is one plague that really don't come easily, and you know for some reasons, yeah, you want to attribute that to the France tour he did and everything, but then we should not take away the fact that it was a decent effort, and obviously Joya Smith came through correctly on that one. For sure, we know that for the World Cup, Davido came out to do amazingly well at the World Cup stage. It was, you know, it just opened people's eyes to know that Afrobeat is like the big deal. And then don't forget that over the World Cup, we had performances like Rema's song was in the background. Like whenever the song came out, everybody vibed. As a matter of fact, yeah, like a lot of that song success, yeah, could be traced back to the World Cup and football affluence because these guys really loved the song at the time. Davido came for the World Cup and obviously gave them a show of their life at the final ceremony between Argentina and France at the time, which Argentina won the World Cup. But now we're seeing the different turnaround with the Champions League, the biggest club tournament in football, where Burna Boy is set to perform at the final alongside one. And then the final is between Manchester City and Inter Milan on the 10th day of June. It's gonna be an amazing one. Burna Boy is so happy to do this one, and they had like a photo shoot yesterday to actually show the fact that we are prepared. And the last krona, the Burna Boy krona, the year krona, like think of that song Burna Boy has done. It's going to be giving us all the vibe. Come 10th day of June at Istanbul. Amazing one for Burna Boy. And we saw Burna Boy surpassing 300 million streams on YouTube Music. It remains the most streamed and Inter Milan. Recall at the World Cup, Davido was at the World Cup to thrill the audience with his performance, and it was an amazing one by Davido at the time. And then because of the World Cup, we saw the likes of Rema song being played, and these guys, the white guys, were so happy with the song. Like you see the whole stadium chanting, "Calm down, calm down." So to an extent, you want to say calm down success here could be traced to the World Cup, like to the football stage, because these guys really loved the song by Rema at the time. But now we have Burna Boy, Odogo himself, the last krona, the year krona, the Bono krona, like name that song Burna Boy as is going to bring you the energy to the UEFA Champions League final. Recall at the NBA, Burna Boy brought the fire down when him, Thames, and Rema had the privilege to be there. This time, it's not basketball, it's the football. I mean, it's a Champions League final between Man City and Inter Milan, and Burna Boy is set to bring the roof down this time alongside Anita. And it's for the Pepsi kickoff show. They're going to be doing that one on the 10th day of June in Istanbul, Turkey. Amazing one. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Imagine Burna Boy on stage at the biggest club tournament football in the world. Trust me, it does not get better than this. And now they call him Odogu. Odogu streams on YouTube Music, not video now, but YouTube Music. It remains the most streamed African artist on that platform. Last year, Burna Boy had similar run. It was almost the most, the most. This time, Burna Boy is back to similar run, and the tour is just beginning. You just finished France, you still have the UK, you still have like spaces like that. So be sure that in the course of the year, you're going to be seeing a lot of Burna Boy news and numbers and charting and records before the year runs out. And then moving on, we saw Burna Boy Audiomack record is out, and then this time Burna Boy has done it again. This is a big one. And Burna Boy has surpassed 1 billion career stream on Audiomack. Amazing one, amazing one. When some artists have 1 billion career stream total, Burna Boy has just has 1 billion plus on a particular streaming platform. Amazing one for Burna Boy. We saw where he became the first Afrobeat artist to reach. Sorry, he became the first Afrobeat artist to reach that milestone on the platform. 1 billion plus career stream. You don't pick it on the road. It comes with hard work, and obviously it shows the fact that fans really love and appreciate your music, especially Android users. It just shows the fact that those guys really love Burna Boy. Like you can't even debate it. They love Burna Boy like so much. For Spotify, Burna Boy has about a billion plus on Spotify, but then Audiomack said, according to Burna Boy, he has 1 billion plus, and that's a big one to Burna Boy and the team on that one. Moving on, we have Ruga as the next guy on the news. We saw Ruba coming out to say, no long talk. My album is going to be called Rule the World, RTW, and he has been busy making plans and obviously in the studio for that album. We saw Ruga and at the point announcing his tour, and for the first piece of the tour, it's come to an end, but at every point of the tour, Ruga shuts it down. Over the weekend, we saw Ruga gushing over ladies, and at the point, he saw one of the girls, and the girl was like, she want to give him everything, like take everything. Ruga is that kind of person. I was why he came out to say, my album is full of shit. And then he said, take away the S from the front and H and put at the back. So what you get from there is it. So it just shows the fact that he's promising us that his album is going to be a very, very big hit, and you don't want to miss that one. We saw where he came through with 2 singles at the point, Jonesing Boy and obviously Bon. Amazing project from Ruga. 2 amazing body of work and a good preparation that will lead us to the album. We saw at the point, and I think for this year, later in the year, about 2 days from now, we're going to be seeing Ruga in Zambia on the 27th day of May. It's going to be in Zambia for the it's called the Ruga Present in the Gambia. Like it's a generic one, and it's going to be there. They have tickets available so if you want to get there at the Q City Arena from 9 p.m. to about 2 a.m. So if you're around Zambia and you don't want to miss this one, this is your chance to see Ruga. Just go get your ticket and make sure you're present at that venue. Moving on, we saw Ruga coming out to announce that, okay, guys, I think I'm set. I think I'm prepared. I think I've been mentally stable and ready for this one because I want to not just go to like North America and all of that. I want to do the US tour. So I'm putting my attention now to focus on the US tour. And then he's saying, hello, America, proudly announcing my first ever headline tour in the country, Rule the World. Tour date is officially live, and we're running through 15 cities this August. Pre-sales go live tomorrow, 10 a.m., local and general sales on Friday, Rule the World. Now, what it means is the fact that his album is going to be ready before that day because the tour is called Rule the World and the album is called Rule the World. So we have to have an album that will lead us to the tour. So good news is that Ruga album will be set and ready before the second day of August. By the way, the tour is set to begin from the second day of August and spanning through the 26th day of August. We are big on to Rema and the entire team on that one. I saw where Rema at the time was being certified gold in Poland for the album Rave and Roses Ultra, and also it became the first album by an African artist to bag a certification in Poland. Big one to Rema on that one. For the Billboard Canadian Hot 100, we saw Rema spending 3 weeks at the top, number one, and obviously it became the first African song to chart number one in the history actually of the Canadian singles chart. For Rema news and everything for that particular department, On Tuesday, Rema dropped from fifth to sixth for the US Hot 100, and then they didn't post that. And then it's supposed to be like a thing of love because whatever it is he has done to number five, no one has done it in Afrobeat. So why not post six? It's a big win regardless. But then I'm sure they know what they're doing, and I'm sure they are also very wise in their decision. Moving on, we saw Charm by Rema attaining 10 million streams on Spotify, and obviously the new song from Rema Charm did a video to that on YouTube. I think the video is about 3 days old, and that video have surpassed 1 million views on YouTube. Big one to Rema on that one. As we speak, Soweto Remix report cards look like this: Spotify 22 million, YouTube 13.5 million, Apple Music 10.8 million, Audiomack 6.6 million, and obviously Boomplay 3 million plus, making a total of about 56 million for the first 2 months. Amazing one from Victony and Rema on that one. The achievement look like this. Top table, turntable top 100, Nigeria number 5, Switzerland number 3, Netherlands Dutch top 100 number 46, official singles chart in the UK 65, Billboard Canadian Hot 100 76, and obviously other appearances include UK Afrobeat top song, top 40 song number 1, Global Shazam charts 151, Global Spotify viral 41, 3 countries and Grammy number 3, international daily number 5, Spotify 13 countries charting, Spotify for iTunes 13 countries charting, and then for Spotify 36 countries charting. Big one to him. And then for the Billboard, we have Billboard Afrobeat song number 5, Billboard Luxembourg song number 18, Billboard mainstream R&B, and Billboard airplay number 36, Billboard R&B pop airplay 50, and Billboard excluding the US songs number 175. This project is a old decent one from Victony and obviously Rema and Tempo. Now these are extras, basically my extra. This brother is making this a family again, and then he's saying for the past 2 years, roughly estimate he has spent about 15 million naira for his girlfriend. 2 years estimate. So math, that's 25 million naira per year, and then he's saying, and he wants to do more because yeah, he loves his girlfriend. And then roughly estimate, he said it could be more, it could be less, but then roughly 50 million naira for his girlfriend. I'm sure you're asking yourself this question: how much have you spent for yourself? God willing. That's what you say. When it's moving on, we saw Ashake project called The Work of Art, yet to be announced, yet to be released. 3 singles of that project: Yoga, 230, and Amapiano. Just so you know, that album is now on number 2. Album that is yet to be released. Album that, yeah, if we should calm down. The album is not out yet, and then people are just streaming that project, and is now on number 2. Davido stands tall as number 1 with Timeless. Ashake number 2, Work of Art. Joe Boy, Body and Soul number 3, and Legend or No Legend by Wandeko number 4, Whiskey number 6, and then we show that Shake is set to make the industry go with Storm. Moving on, we have Timaya as the last guy on the news. Timaya, Chulo Way, Papi Chulo, amazing guy, one of the OGs we've had in the industry. At the moment, Timaya career stream already looks like this: 1 billion total career streams for Timaya. For YouTube, 500 million plus. For Spotify, 150 million plus. For Audiomack, 150 million plus. For Boomplay, 150 million plus. For Apple Music, 85 million. And obviously, Pandora, we have 250 million, making it a total of about 1 billion. Now, the thing is this: a lot of persons will make it look like Timaya is an OG. Why is it on 1 billion? But then at the time when your lack of Demoma records came out and all of that, we really don't have Audiomack. We don't have Spotify. We don't have Boomplay. So you guys should just give me a chill. Be like, if you're going to add those records from now, it should have been more than this. But what we have now is what we have, with the achievements and records we have, and the platforms we have. Timaya platforms have 1 billion plus career stream. Big one. But then let me remind you, Burna Boy has 1 billion on Audiomack. Just one on Audiomack. I won't say more than that. I'll let you guys go and use your discretion to do the rest. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this amazing one. We can't wait to catch you guys on the very, very next one. Stay safe, guys, and always remember you have to be very careful. I love you.